So what we're going over today, hand pads and kids. This one specifically right here. Last time I was in the fight shop, there was a dad in there buying hand pads and mitts for him and his sons. He really didn't know too much about boxing. There we go. Or how to use all this apparatus and the tools. So he was in there and they asked me if I could put some videos together. So I give you a lot of credit for stepping out of your comfort zone and doing this with your sons. AJ is right-handed, so what that means is his boxing stance is orthodox. His left hand is going to be forward, his power hand, his right hand is going to be in the back. Now, if your child is left-handed, your right hand's going to be in the front, and the power hand, the left hand, is going to be in the back. Now that would be southpaw. Now there's not as many southpaws or left-handers on this planet as there are right-handers. So that's where this comes into play. So everything we do for the most part is going to be orthodox. We're a right-hander. Before we get going, is true boxing stance. He stands square. What he's going to do is take one step forward with the front foot, just like he's walking. He's going to kick his heels out. There you go, boom. This is a good boxing stance. So after he makes that step with his legs, what he's going to do, hands up to protect the face, elbows in to protect the body, knees bent so he can spring and move it fast how he needs to, and then chin down. So those shoulders, once you drop that chin, those shoulders are now covering your chin from angle punches, like ideally hooks. Okay, so right now he's in his true boxing stance. Punch number one is the jab. That's the front hand. Okay, it's straight out, straight back. That's the jab. Punch number two is the cross, the backhand, straight out, straight back. There's no angles to it, just straight out, straight back, just like that. Now, if you hear a lot of people say throw the 1-2, that would be the jab cross. That's probably the most common combination there is. Now, the third punch of the 5 is a hook. Now, that hook can be done off the front hand, there you go, or the rear hand, there you go. Once again, so let's start from those. Punch number 1 is the jab. Punch number 2 is the cross. Punch number 3 is the hook. It can be off the front or the back hand. Punch number 4 is an uppercut. Now the uppercut can be done off the front or rear hand as well, and that's usually going for underneath the chin, all right? Now the last punch of the 5 is an overhand. It can be done off either hand, but primarily that overhand is gonna be done off the back hand. AJ is gonna start off in true boxing stance. Now, punch number 1 is the jab. So his left glove is going to my left mitt, my left pad, okay? And if you notice, it's straight out, straight back. Boom, boom. Straight out, straight back. That's the jab. That's punch number 1. Punch number 2, his right hand is going to go to my right mitt. Straight out, straight back. There you go. Now let's go a 1-2. It's going to be a jab cross. Jab cross. There you go. Boom, boom. Now if you notice, every punch starts and ends at AJ's chin. Well, last one. There we go. That noise, that crack, is because if a punch goes out at 100 miles an hour, how fast does it come back?
200.
It's all good job. It's always double speed back. Now we're gonna put a jab, cross, front hook, rear hook. Okay, so now we're up to our third punch of the 5. Jab, cross, front hook, rear. Nice job. Jab, cross, front hook, rear hook. Now you notice when he started the combination, his hands were at his face, and when he got done, his hands were still at his face. So you start and stop at the chin. So now so we want jab, cross, hook. Now we're gonna go uppercut. All right, so we'll go front uppercut, rear uppercut. All right, so here we go.
Jab, cross, front uppercut, rear uppercut?
Yes, jab, cross, hook, hook.
Oh.
Jab, cross, front hook, rear hook, front uppercut, rear uppercut. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Jab, cross, hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut. Jab, cross, hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut. Jab, cross, hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut. Now that's 4 of the 5 punches right there, okay? Now we're gonna add the last one, which will be a rear overhand. Don't suggest getting micro mitts your first set. Get some like regular size mitts, and they're about double the size on this one. So there's more surface area for your kid or your student who's punching these things. So here we go right now. Jab, cross, cover, overhand, good. Jab, cross, cover, overhand, good. Jab, cross, cover, overhand. 2 more. Jab, cross, cover, overhand. 1 more. Jab, cross, cover, overhand. Now that's one way to set that up. So I suggest that's basically just how to use these. Now we'll come back and show you some different combinations that you can put together for your child. But in and of itself, those are the 5 punches there are in boxing. If you have questions, if you have comments, hit us up, because Youngblood here and I can put it together for you. Because he knows how to box, wrestle, kickbox, he's versed in all that kind of good stuff. So we can put some videos together for you or answer some questions. For right now, if you didn't know,
now you know.